welcome to Super Smash Bros. League Season 4, Week 11, the final week of the main season. I'm Snuffy Sam, and I'm joined today by...
Steve.
And yeah, I mean, this season has really been a wild ride. It's probably been our... No, it's definitely been our closest season ever.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting to watch the different teams. Start to see some new builds, some old ones, and just definitely seeing a lot of interesting plays, a lot of interesting games, interesting matches, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's, like, right now, at the top of the league, I believe Excalibur is locked into the bye week, though they're not locked into the #1 spot in the league. But for, like, Beast Battalion, basically, if Beast Battalion loses and Athletes win, Athletes are very likely to take the bye week from them. And
which would probably be very nice for Athletes, but not so good for Beast Battalion.
Mm-hmm. And looking at the bottom of the league, we've got a bunch of 3 and 7 teams. Retro and Third Wheels are fighting this week. Third Wheels, Retro, Beefcakes, and Super Bash Sisters all have the potential to get eliminated this week. Obviously not all of them, 2 of them, but you know, any of them.
Yeah, they definitely need to be careful, as you know, if they lose this week, then they risk not being in playoffs. I mean, I can say I'm grateful for my team. It looks like we're pretty set and secured in our
right in the middle
going on, right in the middle. So not dead locked in, but I mean, we are not at a point we have to.
Mm-hmm. But I guess let's just get into our first match.
Yeah. And let's see, we have Third Wheels versus Retro.
Yes, Third Wheels versus Retro. Third Wheels are currently 4 and 6. Retro is 3 and 7. If Retro wins this match, they are guaranteed in the playoffs.
So they definitely need to win.
Mm-hmm. If Third Wheels gets at least 2 KOs this match, I believe, they are guaranteed in. Now, if Retro loses, then they have the potential to be eliminated. If Third Wheels get swept by Retro, then they have the potential to be eliminated. So this is a very tense match that could potentially decide who gets eliminated this season. Potentially, both Beefcakes and Super Bash Sisters could be locked out after this match.
Yeah, that's definitely worrisome for both Beefcakes, Retro, and Bash Sisters.
Mm-hmm. Third Wheels did not go to Funky's Shack. Team Retro went to Funky's Shack, though. They bought another double bench for Peach, and they have locked out Mario Circuit, and Third Wheels are on Delfino Plaza as their home map.
Interesting.
But, yeah, I guess let's just get into the match.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Alright, Third Wheels versus Team Retro.
Alright.
So we are going to be starting off with Ryu versus Samus. What are they running?
Ryu is running Pitfall Star, Agate Slash, and Meloetta. Samus is running Big B Towel, Polar Bear, and Silver the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Do you know what Aegis Slash does? Because
I do not.
You can probably see now.
Oh my! That just gives him a huge sword buff.
Yeah, it just gives him a huge sword that he can hit with. Oh, and there it goes. And now Samus has the sword.
Wow! I did not know that the sword would be a transferable item.
Yeah, that's the thing with these item spirits, is that most of them can be hit out of you, and most of the time, if it gets hit out of you, then the other person can take it. So.
And it just stays up there for the taking.
I don't know if Samus can make it. Samus, make it back. Samus.
Oh, come on, nope.
Okay. Well, that is a rough start for Retro.
Hey. For sure, we got Mario coming in with Travis style, Albert, and Medora's mask.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Ryu's got that sword again.
Yeah, he's got the sword back. Dr. Mario definitely wants to hit it out of Ryu's hands. Yeah, there we go. I think it fell in the water,
Yeah.
so Ryu can't have it anymore.
That would probably be a good thing. Oh no, oh no, no. And Dr. Mario is trying to leap. Okay,
Okay, they both made it back. Oh, okay,
Good.
it's taking
Oh
off.
man.
Yeah, and oh, I don't think Ryu can make it back from that. No, he is gone. But
my
still, a
God.
pretty solid performance from Ryu. One of his better performances he's had.
Sure, and now we've got sword style, which remind me of what Roxas does, because that's one I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, so gravity style Roxas. Roxas boosts sword attack and speed. It's basically like having both Gulligan and Azura on your build, except slightly lower sword attack, but higher speed than those two spirits combined.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, so they're looking for mobility, especially with gravity style, which will boost his air mobility by a lot.
And I noticed they decided, Team Retro decided to go with Hyrule Castle, which is one of my favorites for us.
Yeah, basically after
Classic
your match,
mode.
after Classic Mode Champions versus Retro, Retro, they like did really terribly on their home map, and they did really well on, or significantly better at least, on Hyrule Castle. So they figured, well, if Hyrule Castle is better for us, let's just keep using it.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely need to, especially with them at risk of not going to the final. Oh, and there you go. Dr. Mario takes out Sora, which brings Joker in, who's Boulder style, and as we can see, Ender Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a decent lead for Team Retro, especially with Dr. Mario's Final Smash about to be used. I don't know if it'll do anything to Joker, because it's not a very strong Final Smash.
It may not, and he needs to use it before he loses it. Oh!
No! Joker missed! Joker dodges it, yeah. And Joker doesn't have his Ender Dragon anymore, so it's going to be Dr. Mario versus a buildless Joker. Okay, Dr. Mario makes it back. Oh, Joker has Arsene on deck. He could get a kill very easily here with just one good smash attack.
It's pretty high damage.
Yeah, and and there we go. Joker gets the kill on Dr. Mario. I think that means Third Wheels is locked into the playoffs, but let's see if Retro can lock themselves in.
Pitt, who has Forgetful Style and Geese Howard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For Third Wheels.
Meanwhile, Super Bash Sisters and Beefcakes are watching this with bated breath, hoping that that Retro gets trashed the rest of the match.
There goes Joker.
In comes Bayonetta. Recently got a gold, so she could definitely do some damage to Retro. Oh,
Well,
Sorry, Super Bash Sisters, and sorry, Beefcakes, because that is going to be tough for you.
It's going to be good. We have Banjo and Kazooie bringing in Big B.
Yeah, Big B style Gold Mario, and they're a pretty solid character on that build. Are they still the best member of?
I think it's the stage.
Yeah, I mean they've had this is a good stage for them. There's a reason Third Wheels picked it, but also Banjo and Kazooie just in general 130.9 average damage, only 0.9 KOs though, and Pit gets the Final Smash, doesn't get the kill, is gonna need a little bit more damage.
So you can get their Final Smash.
No, they make it back. They've got a really good recovery, and no, I don't think Pit's gonna KO with this one unless they go somewhere. Unless they go really off stage for no reason.
Probably not.
No. Oh, wow! What?
No, whoa!
Bad DI. Wow. Legitimately, if they put Samus anywhere else in the lineup and started with Dr. Mario and Pit, they honestly could have swept Third Wheels with only 1 KO, and that would have kept Beefcakes and Super Bash Sisters in it. But because Samus got taken out really early by the stage, then Third Wheels have made it into playoffs. Third Wheels and Retro. Retro, despite having a really terrible season for most of it, have really picked it up these last 3 weeks. And they are making it into playoffs with Third Wheels.
Good job. Good job, Retro. Sorry for Third Wheels, though.
Well, I mean, Third Wheels are also making it into playoffs. It's Beefcakes and Super Bash Sisters who are disappointed.
Those are the 2 we have to worry about, but with them both.
No, I mean, they're guaranteed out. Super Bash Sisters and Beefcakes, they're both locked out. Yeah, they cannot make it through because Beefcakes are 3-7 with 38 KOs. Third Wheels are 4-6 with 44 KOs. So even if Beefcakes win, then they'll get 5 more KOs. So 38. So the most Beefcakes can have is 43 KOs, and Third Wheels have 44 KOs. So. Yeah, Beefcakes are locked out, and Super Bash Sisters have even fewer KOs, so they're locked out.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So that is it. We have our 10 teams that are making it into playoffs.
Wow. That was a surprise.
But we still got to run the rest of the week, so
that we do. So we're coming up with
match
Beefcakes versus, match 2.
So for match 2, we have Team Mystic versus the Beefcakes. Team Mystic has had a solid season, 6-4, 42 KOs. If they win this and Beast Battalion totally beefs it, then Mystic could still make the bye week. So that is something Mystic is looking out for. The Beefcakes have had a really rough season. They had like a bunch of SDs early in the season, for most of the season, honestly, with characters falling off. Halberd, I think, was kind of a rough stage for them. Especially Snake really had trouble recovering on it. DK had trouble. Victor too.
Yeah.
Even past that, like now they're now they've stopped using Halberd, but whatever stage they pick this week that we won't get to see because Team Mystic turned it off and they're sticking them on Castle Siege Battlefield for him. So just kind of bullying them while they're down.
That's basically like kicking a horse when they're down, which is unfair to Beefcakes, but at the same time, at least it gives Beefcakes more time to plan and figure out strategies for next season.
Yeah, I mean, with Beefcakes getting your stage turned off, at least you can take solace in the fact that it doesn't matter because you're already eliminated. Honestly, if you're Beefcakes, you kind of want to lose this and get as low KOs as possible because, right? Because are there any characters on the mercenary list? Because whoever has the lowest record at the end of the season gets to pick first for what characters to pick up. Are there any? Yes, Wii Fit Trainer is on both teams. So if Beefcakes, if Wii Fit Trainer is good, of course, and if Beefcakes end up below Super Bash Sisters, then they get first dibs on Wii Fit Trainer, which could potentially help them. So if you're Beefcakes, you're rooting for your characters to do well, so that you have a good place to start for testing, but you're also wanting to lose, so that you can get below Super Bash Sisters.
Hey. That way you can get hold of that mercenary list. Get that Wii Fit Trainer while you can.
Dibs on Wii Fit Trainer. I mean, Wii Fit Trainer historically hasn't been amazing, but, we'll see how it goes in this off-season testing. An extra pickup is better than nothing. You ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Team Mystic versus the So we are starting off
And
with Kazuya versus Little Mac. What are they running?
Kazuya is running tank style. Sosa Mac is running Big B style, Rock Mario, Piston Hondo, and Might.
Mm-hmm. Little Mac on a new build. He's got the Rock Mario and Piston Hondo to hopefully boost his damage output more than his last build did. But because he's had a lot of trouble dealing damage, he's been like, despite having a 101 average seconds on the field, he's only dealt 50 damage per week.
Oh wow!
So yeah, like
So he's
he
not
deals
feeling the time.
He basically deals 1 point of damage every 2 seconds, which isn't great. So it's not
Which
like he gets
isn't
killed
great.
super early. Yeah. But hopefully for Beefcakes he'll perform better. Unfortunately, he is against Kazuya, so I wouldn't hold any performance against him, but he does seem to be performing decently so far. Oh,
He seems like he's getting the hits. He's keeping it even. Damage.
he's in the damage lead. Of course, Kazuya has his Sothis, so you gotta be careful about that.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, but oh, okay, there we go. Fortunately, oh,
Oh, man.
wow, that
Wow.
is a might.
He's
That is might at work. Wow, those jumps are really high. Might in Big B style. Oh,
Can do those
you gotta
jumps.
be careful. He's gonna. No, he lost his KO punch. That is rough. That would have gone a huge way to securing a lead for Beefcakes, and for making up for lost time with Little Mac. But unfortunately, doesn't get it.
Well, not to
I mean, he's
damage on
trying.
me.
He's trying. He's behind in damage, but he's really keeping up with Kazuya right now. If you can
He
at
is.
least get
He's kind of-
Kazuya's Sothis off, that would, I'm sure his team would not.
Like, oh my
Too far off stage.
No.
Still 94 damage, higher than his average. And you can't fault him
That's
for.
not bad. Then we
Yep, and now we've got Donkey Kong coming in. Tank style Gold Mario.
yeah. Donkey Kong coming
Yeah, I
like
think.
Kazuya's.
Yep,
Doesn't
got
do
rid of his
anything,
Rage Art.
though.
That is good. You've got to be once Kazuya has his rage meter up, you've got to. Oh, there he goes, Final Smash. It's not going to do much though. Yeah. Like you
Not
gotta,
a super high damage.
yeah, you got to be careful with Kazuya's rage meter because it boosts all his damage by 10% and gives him access to some really powerful moves. But fortunately, if you deal enough damage to him, you can just get rid of it, which Donkey Kong did. And yeah, I mean, Kazuya is still alive, still kicking. He could definitely get a good combo onto Donkey Kong. Of course, the Electric Wind Dawn Fist just won't work because stuns don't work on Gold Mario characters. So that's going to lower Kazuya's combo potential. And there goes Kazuya. In comes Hero.
So we're here's Hero Strategist style and Majora's Mask is long. Oh, a 0.
Yep. So Majora's Mask, of course, starts him with a 30% handicap, boosts all his stats. Very nice to have. Strategist style boosts the damage of all his special moves. Hero has a lot of special moves. And Azura boosts the damage of sword attacks and boosts your speed.
It's a guy like Donkey Kong. Beat against some of those bulkier characters, I think.
Oh,
I feel
and there
easier
goes
to get-
there goes
Oh.
Hero. Wow, very strong. Very
Right?
strong. Quick kill from Donkey Kong. Loses
Donkey
the final
Kong.
smash though.
Yeah, but then we have Ness coming in lightweight style. Noletta and Psyduck.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time anyone's used lightweight this season. It's not typically a very good style. They
They
kind of
do.
got randomized onto it because they used an illegal combination, unfortunately. But Ness isn't doing terribly with lightweight style.
I'll do.
Hmm?
What does lightweight style do?
It lowers your weight, obviously, so it makes it easier for you to be killed. It also lowers your damage and your defense. But it increases your move speed, your jump height, and your fall speed, so it makes it much easier for you to move around in exchange for lowering basically everything useful.
That's time we have Corn, Dipple Style, Golden, and Mithra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and Corrin finally takes out Donkey Kong, but damage done.
Yeah. Beefcake now bring on Crom, rejoin Trouser Style, Halberd, and Golden.
Mm-hmm. So pretty similar builds. Crom obviously more focused on his special moves, and he's got some extra defense. But both of these are just sort of sword characters who want to be in your face.
Yeah. So it's just sword for sword at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Hand for hand, foot for foot, just take them out.
Yeah, and Crom getting a decent damage lead onto Corrin, which is tough because Corrin is still a character behind.
Yeah.
Honestly, one good smash attack from Crom will take it. Corrin just needs to get Crom off stage, though, and that will get rid of him.
Yeah.
There goes Corrin. Wow. And in comes Zelda, the final member of Mystic.
Yeah, she's running Demon Style, Sword, and Halberd.
Mm-hmm. So, a very...
she's got stuff for that.
Another sort of all-out, just sort of brawler-y build. Halberd, of course, is a very strong spirit that basically halves the damage you take. So, it's gonna be tough. And there goes Zelda with the Chromicide. Wow, and Crom didn't even get KO'd by that.
He was about to be KO'd. Both fell at the same time.
Whoa, okay. So that doesn't count. Okay, I think in past seasons we've usually given the KO to Crom.
Oh, it's interesting because they both went down at the same time, but because Zelda was the last character for Mystic, it calls the game for Beefcake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, normally, even though if there were characters behind Zelda, Snake would have gotten the KO, but because the match was over, it just is 2-4. But in this scenario, we give the extra KO to Crom.
All right.
Yeah, which honestly, Beefcakes probably wants it to be 4 KOs so that they can be behind Super Bash Sisters, but to get that first pick. But very nice from Beefcakes, really picking it up. 4 wins is nothing to be ashamed of. You definitely had some rough matches, but you pulled it back. I think Little Mac had massive improvements. Obviously, wasn't able to completely beat Kazuya, but if you were on your own stage, perhaps he would have had a bit of an easier time. And instead of on battlefield form, and Donkey Kong was amazing, and Crom is solid as usual.
Yeah, everybody put in good runs there.
Mm-hmm.
So there gives Beefcake some idea for testing in the future, for the next couple of weeks. See what they can work around.
Yeah, start thinking of what you can test, which characters to pick up. I believe. Let me check. There's Ken and Wii Fit Trainer are the only 2. Neither of those have historically been very good, but Richter has had a pretty bad season, so I think you could look into dropping him. With that, on to the next match.
All right, sounds good.
So for match 3, we have Team Excalibur versus Classic Mode Champions. Excalibur currently at the top of the league at 7-3 with 47 KOs. Classic Mode Champions currently right in the middle, 5-5 with 44 KOs. Obviously they can't be eliminated and they can't get the bye week. Excalibur can't lose the bye week, but they can lose the top spot. So this technically isn't for anything except for honor. I
mean, honor's always a good thing, though.
That's true.
We threw in, looking at our team, Classic Mode Champion, we threw in 3 coins to go. Use tank style, we used 3-point support, which we're gonna use Keith Howard, and the specific map counter.
It was
to
a little
counter
more
more
than 3
power.
coins. I think you mean
Uh,
3
sorry.
items, 3 boosts.
Yeah,
As in, it was
that's what I meant.
19 coins. So
No, we went and absolutely used up all of our coinage for that.
yeah. And
But-
Excalibur spent some coins too. They spent 4 coins to reuse tank style.
Yeah, they didn't spend as much.
I don't think they had as much. But yeah, this is very interesting. Obviously, all your coins reset at the end of the season, so there's no reason not to use all of them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting because if these are the best lineups each team has, both teams will potentially be able to use these lineups in the playoffs, but not necessarily with the reused spirits, because obviously you can't buy boosts in the playoffs.
Right.
So,
Which that's a good reminder for me.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see which characters end up getting the spirits, right? Because this will be sort of a test to see whether, say, Luigi or Sheik, they have the exact same build. Which one wears it better?
Yeah.
And which one will have to move
For
to
sure.
something else. But I guess let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, Team Excalibur versus Classic Mode Champions.
And let's see. And we're starting off. Excalibur is running. It's Ike running Demon Style, Hector, and Bikini. Classic Mode Champions, of course, starting off with Link running Shraja Style, Halberd, and Gold.
Yeah, Hector is not a spirit we see very often. It basically just gives you super armor on all your smash attacks. Basically, Gold Mario, but only when using your smash attacks. And it's an interesting concept because not many characters really like to charge their smash attacks for a long time. I feel like Ike does it a bit more than most characters, so he might benefit from it a bit. On the whole, it's not usually a very useful spirit. Oh, already at 58 damage. Nice counter, though.
Link is oh wow. Link just needs to not eliminate off the stage, and they're playing too close to the edge for me.
Yeah, you got to be careful playing in the blast zones because one good hit will take
One good hit could kill you.
Yeah, that
Looks
used
like
to
Link's
be
putting the damage. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that just used to be Ike's MO back in the day when Flat Zone X was legal. He would just sit there in the blast zone, and people would come to them, and he'd take them out in one hit.
Oh my gosh. And that's why we eliminated FX.
Yeah, basically, it was just too easy to die in a single hit on that stage. At least here, there's places where you can stand where you're not guaranteed to die. And there goes Link.
Oh dear. So there goes Link. So we're going to bring in Luigi on Tank Style and Key Power.
Mm-hmm.
So he's our first character of 2.
Ooh, there goes Ike.
Whoa! He wipes out Ike, brings in Cloud with Tank Style Gold Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a Gold Mario versus a Key Powered.
Yeah, Gold Mario is going to make it a little harder for Luigi to combo him. But, of course, Luigi's Final Smash doesn't care about Gold Mario. Though, a Final Smash already is going to be rough, unless Luigi can get him into the blast zone. I don't know. I think that's going to be... No, he's going to miss it.
No, he missed it. He missed it completely.
Oh, and we are stage morphing back to Hyrule Castle. That's probably bad for Luigi. He's not going to get the early Final Smash kill here.
Actually, but he doesn't. Oh man.
No, not really, because Cloud can just run away. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, and that's not good.
And Cloud only at 59 damage. Luigi can be taken out in a single hit here.
Yeah. And Luigi's already used up.
I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Just a forward tilt.
Yeah, and that brings us to Captain Falcon running Forgetful Style and Gold Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I mean, very similar builds. Oh, Falcon takes out Cloud, and it's an even match again.
So Pyra is running Older Style Geese Howard.
Geese Howard is an interesting spirit on Pyra because Pyra and Mithra have different final smashes, kind of. Their final smashes have the same hitbox, but Mithra's does more damage, whereas Pyra's kills earlier. So,
Oh, gotcha.
So it's an interesting dichotomy, where basically you're sort of banking on Pyra and Mithra being in the right form before using the final smash, whether you want to get back that damage up or whether you want to get the. Okay, well, it would have been an interesting dichotomy.
Could have been. You've got Sephiroth, Tragisal, Malata, and Shedinja.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, healer character, very strong healer character. I believe he's, is he the best character? He's 167 average damage. He is 8th best in the league. Okay.
Not the best, but
Yeah,
one
not
of
the best.
one of the better ones.
Yeah, Link and Robin are both higher. He's got a Shadow Flare on Captain Falcon. I don't believe that will... Yeah, he won't notice it because of his gold Mario.
Ah.
And Sephiroth just wants to kill Captain Falcon
Oh.
Okay, they both go. And now it's all up to Robin. 5th best character in the league, 176 average damage. What's his KOs at? His KOs are at 1.1, so, you know, decent KOs. Sheik, 98 average damage, 1.3 KOs, though. So, very consistent KO character.
I should go ahead and mention Robin is running Pink Style Polar Bear Soren, Sheik running Pink Style Geese Howard.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting to take Robin off of his normal build. Normally he's on Sothis, hard Sothis, but this week he's on Polar Bear to try to stop some combos, which makes sense for Sheik and Yoshi for sure, because both of those characters like to do chip damage. And yeah, I think that's it. That is it. She gets Robin in the blast zone. Oh wow! I thought she was gonna send him the other way, but there we go. Regardless of which way she sends him, that is it.
Yeah, it was a good game on Excalibur then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they fought well for sure.
They fought well. I think the early death from Pyro was rough. Falcon pushing them too far off stage. I mean, that's why Excalibur picked a walk-off map, in part because you don't have to deal with bad recoveries like that. But yeah, Pyro with Boulder style on Hyrule Castle versus a fast character like Captain Falcon was tough for them to deal with. What are you thinking? You thinking your team is ready for the playoffs?
I mean, we've definitely got we've been happy with.
Mm-hmm.
We tried a couple of new things, so you know, talk with my other teammates and see what we want to do for a final.
Yeah. But I guess let's just get into the next match to see who gets into the bye week.
Yeah. So that's gonna be who is that?
Well, match 4 is the Athletes versus Team Pintsize. The Athletes have had a very strong season, 6-4 with 43 KOs. If they win this, and if Beast Battalion loses, I believe... Actually, did Athletes beat Beast Battalion? Let me check. Either way, if Beast Battalion loses with only 3 KOs, then Athletes are definitely in the bye week. Let me check. Athletes versus Beast Battalion. Athletes versus Beast Battalion. What week did they fight?
I'll have to go back and look.
There we go. Yes, Athletes beat Beast Battalion week 9. So
okay.
Yeah, if athletes win and Beast Battalion loses, Athletes get the bye week.
Okay.
So that is going to be interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Athletes paid some money here. They paid 7 coins to turn off stage more. So we'll
we're
be
go.
playing solely on King of Fighters.
Yeah. It makes sense. They've been turning off stage more for basically every week, and Pintsize especially has had really good performances on their home map, Spear Pillar. So I can see
Yeah,
why you'd want to get rid of that. Pintsize, meanwhile, did not go light on the spending. They spent
no, they ended up spending what, 12, 16 coins?
16 coins. Six
Yeah,
coins to turn off Halberd, 3 coins twice to buy an extra Majora's Mask, and
yeah.
4 coins to buy an extra
Forgetful Style.
Forgetful Style, yeah. So
So
extra
they used
Halberd,
it.
extra Majora's Mask, and extra Forgetful Style.
Yeah. So it just makes this an interesting match.
hmm But yeah, you ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, the athletes versus Team Pintsize.
So it looks like we're starting off with Perry for the athletes because they benched Wario. Pintsize benched Kirby, so we'll start with Lucas. Um, Terry's running Forgetful Style, Shedinja, Meloretta, and Lucas is running Equipment Style and Ender Dragon.
Yeah, it's interesting. Terry is usually their closer, but they put him up front to potentially deal with Lucas, which is interesting because Lucas has frequently completely trashed Meloetta characters. Granted, that's usually on his home map, so. But you can see
Ender
why they're
Dragon's
scared
really
of him.
doing its job. Yeah,
Yeah,
bringing Lucas off first with that Ender Dragon. Oh my goodness.
yeah, it's not just the Ender Dragon, it's the fact that the opponent is playing scared around the Ender Dragon, which puts them
Yeah,
directly in range for Lucas's up smash. Yeah, Terry already at 84, but Lucas has to seal the deal, otherwise he's gonna yield below. And oh, misses with the up smash. Because if he doesn't take out Terry soon, Terry's gonna take him out, and then he's gonna start doing work to Villager.
yeah. Which would not be good for Pint Size.
Yeah, and yeah, Terry's taken the lead. Unfortunately,
Yeah, Terry's got him on damage.
yeah, this
I
stage.
think the big question. This is going to determine, like, whoever gets their final smash first is definitely going to kill if they can connect.
I don't know. Oh yeah, if they can connect, yes. Both of these characters have had trouble connecting in the past, so that's why I was a little hesitant. But there goes Terry, and Lucas getting close to his final smash actually. If he can
And we
survive
bring
a little
on
longer.
me. Yeah, you're bringing on me, Gunner, Ryan Strategy Style, Giant Sprite, and Halberd.
And there goes PK Starstorm. Lucas isn't at the top of the stage this time, so he is going to actually use it. It doesn't going to do much damage, but it does a decent amount.
It did less than 20, so
Yeah.
probably not the best for Lucas.
Yeah, it's not a very strong Final Smash, especially since Equipment Style weakens the damage his Final Smash does.
Yeah.
Plus, Halberd has the damage that Meat Gunner takes, so it wasn't ever going to do that much, but there you go. And in comes Villager.
Yeah, he's running Forgetful Style, Halberd, and Majora's Mask. So this is the
Villager has had a rough season.
Which is weird because last season he was basically known as Pillager.
He was kind of slipping off of Killager last season too. It was seasons 1 and 2 that he was really strong. Yeah, this season only 86 average damage, only 0.8 KOs per match.
Wow. I wonder if it might have been someone's new update to give him not as much damage. Because yeah, he's struggling there, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the builds he used to use got banned. Like, he used to do some weird stuff with Meloetta builds, and he can't anymore, and he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah,
but he's doing decently well against Me Gunner on his new Halberd build. Oh, but take it out.
And you say that as he goes away. But they're bringing on Pikachu with Forgetful Style, Majora's Mask, and Meloetta.
Yeah,
So here's that
Moana.
Minora's Mask again.
Yeah, our second Majora's Mask and our second Forgetful style of the match. And,
Yeah.
oh, there comes the final smash. That
It
might
connects.
kill. That might kill. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay.
Nope, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And
Me Gunner has been a very solid character. 160.2
For
average
sure.
damage, 1.0 KO per match. And Pikachu already almost at 100 damage. Me Gunner can just cover so much space on this stage with her special moves, with her bombs and her smash attacks.
yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to athletes know how they want to lock into their stage because they know how they run on their stage, and they run very well on.
Yeah, unfortunately,
King
that
of
back
Fighters.
throw not able to kill Me Gunner. Pikachu has got to put in a little more work. Oh, and there goes Pikachu. This is rough. But there goes Me Gunner.
Oh, all right, so now we're gonna bring on me Brawler, Tank Style, and Ice Climber, Green Demon Style, Majora's Mask, and Halberd.
Yeah, our second Halberd user for Team Pintsize, our third Majora's Mask user, a new build for Ice Climbers. Normally they run Gulligan instead of Majora's Mask, but potentially Majora's Mask will be better. Meanwhile, me Brawler absolutely taking it to them.
Yeah.
He's apparently a pretty strong character. 123.6 average damage, 1.0 KOs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they are having so much trouble. There go the Ice Climbers. Oof.
Good. Not looking good because now we have Oliver, Big B Style, and Mario. This is the last character for Pintsize.
Yeah, now I will say, if anyone can take it back against three characters, it is Olimar. He has at 1.6 average KOs, 197 average damage. The strongest on Pintsize by far.
Yeah, and looks like we're bringing on me Swordfire. Just Big B and Roxas. I'm using Roxas.
Yeah, I mean, Roxas is just a sword damage boost and mobility boost, of course. But you know, it makes sense for me, Sword Fighter, why you'd have a sword damage boost. I think potentially, given that we're on King of Fighters Stadium, which has no legends, potentially just giving them Gulligan and the Zurette, especially since no one else on the team uses swords, would be better for them. Just because it's a little bit more damage, but no, we'll see how it goes. Maybe the mobility is needed for them to move around Olimar. But meanwhile, Olimar is taking it to me Sword Fighter.
Olimar is definitely putting in a lot of damage here. He's definitely fighting to stay alive.
Yeah, I think if Olimar can be below 70% before getting to Mega Man, he has a chance to take this.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so we'll see how quickly he can take out me Sword Fighter. Me Sword Fighter normally 103.6 average damage, 0.6 KOs. The weakest character on the athletes normally, so it's not too surprising that Olimar is doing this amazingly, but oof, Olimar over 80 now. Oh, and
man.
there goes Olimar. Unfortunate.
So then that puts athletes ahead of Pintsize, but good job to both teams. I think they both played well.
Yeah, Pintsize at 5 and 6. Yeah, you know, it is it's tough. I think you performed pretty well. You're still in the middle of the league. You're still safe, of course.
Yeah.
And it is it's tough. You got to think about what you're doing for the playoffs. Obviously, you can bench the same character every week for the playoffs, so you don't have to worry about Villager, Pikachu, and Kirby fixing their builds. You just have to figure out two of them.
Yeah.
Since Lucas, Ice Climbers, and Olimar are already pretty good on the builds they have. Yeah, you really got to think about that going into playoffs. Or you've got to figure out, if you can't fix their builds, how to sacrifice them properly, how to pit them against the best characters of the opponent's team, because that is a big thing with the playoffs format where it's 1v1 matches, you have to figure out lineup order is really, really important.
Yeah, and playoffs start what, next week?
There's going to be a week break, but we gotta work out some stuff with with the training, and also just generally have a week break. So playoffs are gonna start on the 24th. Is when the first playoff stream goes live. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to keep that in mind. But we're not in playoffs yet. We still have some week to go.
Yep.
So on to the next match.
All right.
So for match 5, we have Team Villain versus Team Arsenal. Team Villain is at 6-4 with 42 KOs. If Team Villain wins, they'll be at 47 KOs, which means did they beat Beast Battalion? I can't remember. I don't feel like looking it up again. But at the very least, Beast Battalion, if they only get 2 KOs, then Team Villains are in the bye week. Otherwise, it's pretty unlikely for Villains to get the bye week. Meanwhile, Arsenal are more or less locked where they are. They're at 5-5 with 41 KOs. So they can't get eliminated, and they can't get the bye week. Arsenal made an interesting choice this week. They have hired a mercenary. Obviously, Villains are a higher ranked team than Arsenal, so it makes sense why you do want to go all out. But the mercenary they hired is an interesting one.
DD.
Yes, King DDD. A former member of Team Villains who they dropped in favor of, I can't remember if it was like Meta Knight or Zombie or something, but no, yeah, it was a Zombie. Which fair, Zombie's been doing pretty good. Meta Knight and Dark Samus have been performing below their standards. Meta Knight in particular. So it'll be interesting if King DDD does really well. Only Arsenal can't pick him up. He's only on Villains and Beast Battalion. So if DDD does really well, then Villains might look into picking him up over Meta Knight next season.
Picking him back up. Yeah.
But I guess let's just get into it. Team Villains versus Team Arsenal. So we are starting off with Mewtwo versus King DDD. What are they running?
Let's see. Boulder style and Gold Mario. King DDD running equipment style and Energize.
Yeah, Energize, a good... DDD has some very good facial expressions. Ender Dragon is a good build for when you don't really know the character that well, and you just want to try something, you know?
You want to get hit, yeah.
Yeah,
Dragon is
but he only has less than 30 damage on Mewtwo so far, and his Ender Dragon's probably going to run out in a couple seconds. Yeah, there it goes. Managed to get 60 damage on the board versus Mewtwo. Oh, wow. He's performing better without it. What the heck? An equipment style lowers your stats.
Yeah. DD is just a huge character. I feel like on this map, he's just playing really well.
Yeah, but now Mewtwo is really starting to seal the deal against him. Oh, but no! Mewtwo techs off the wall. That dash attack does not kill. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Another tech.
And DDD's
another one.
The same thing. Oh my goodness! They are going at it neck and neck for sure.
And there goes King DDD, but damage done. He put some fear in Mewtwo's eyes.
He did. You know, bringing on Rob with Big B style Gold Mario. So he's working on chip damage as well. But Mewtwo's already got his final smash.
And misses.
Which he's going to try to use. Yep.
Rob didn't even dodge
Tries
that.
to use
He just
it.
sort of sat on the ground.
He's just like, whatever. I know it's not going to do anything to me, so whatever.
Yeah, both of these are Gold Mario characters, but Rob is fresher, which means his Gold Mario is going to be more effective.
Yeah.
So
Somebody just needs to get Mewtwo off the map.
yeah, that's the thing. Too many horizontal kills makes it very difficult to kill Mewtwo. But we are going to have a stage morph in a second.
Yep, that might help.
And here is Arsenal's home map, Midgar.
Okay.
And yeah, Rob just needs to get that KO to get Mewtwo out of there. He's at 183 average damage. He's not that light. You just need to hit him with anything. There we go.
There we go. So now we're going on to Meta Knight with Equipment Style and Ender Dragon.
Again,
that Ender Dragon can be.
Yeah, I mean, it's the build when you don't know what to do, right? Obviously, characters
Yeah.
like Lucas do really well with this build, but, you know, when you got a character who's only 64 average damage and 0.2 KOs,
Oh my goodness.
might as well put Ender Dragon on them.
You might as well do something, because something is better than nothing.
Yeah. And Rob, doing
And it's run
decently to
out.
Meta Knight despite taking a lot of damage from the Ender Dragon is still comboing him.
Oh,
Now, Meta Knight can make it back from that. He can fly.
yeah. Yeah, true. Question is how good is this fight?
And, Rob, has been a pretty solid character for Team Arsenal. 107 average damage, 0.8 KOs. You know, sort of middle of the pack for them. Could be worse, but, oh, Rob has his final smash. This will kill if he uses it. So he just needs to get into a good spot.
And there you go.
There we go.
you got
And those starter
I'm pretty
starter
sure.
beams are going to
Oh.
out there.
Yep, there he goes.
Really cool final
And
smash
knocked out
animation.
Meta Knight. It is. We have Bowser coming in with Forgetful Style, Halberd, Rock Mario.
Yeah. I mean, Bowser hasn't been as high performing as he has in previous season, but he's still a terror. 155 average damage, 1.1 KOs per match.
Bad.
Yeah,
And he's going to just toss Rob against the wall.
this is one of Bowser's best stages, if not his best stage.
Yeah.
He is just a monster with how well he performs in these close quarters, and
Yeah.
his final smash is pretty much guaranteed to kill all the time on this stage.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it would be an auto kill anyway at this percent, but
Yeah, he's already got just do 100.
and there he goes with the
There
up
he
smash,
goes.
taking out Rob. In comes Diddy Kong.
Yeah, and they come.
Yeah, Boulder style Geese Howard, one of the league's most reliable final smash spammers. Unfortunately, that hasn't transformed. That hasn't translated into really high performance. He's been 70 average damage, 1.0 KOs.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he needs to do decently to Bowser. Ideally, get the KO on him now, so that he can use his final smash on Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
But if not, you know, I don't think he'd be too upset with getting a KO on Bowser with his final smash. That would be one huge threat out of the way.
That it would be. I mean, Day's already got him up to 100, but
He's Howard ready.
then again, Bowser's
Here we go.
Here it goes.
The question is, which direction is he going to hit him? Up! That's going to kill.
Oh,
No, it doesn't. He takes off the wall, and Bowser has his final smash, which is
my-
going to auto kill. There goes Diddy Kong.
straight
Wow.
into the wall. Wow, that's amazing. So now we bring on King K with Forgetful Style Meloretta. So that basically means, yeah, that's the villain back in the league by one character.
Yeah, obviously Bowser's at high damage, which K. Rool can exploit. There goes Bowser.
which
But
you just did.
they've still got some strong characters in the back: Piranha Plant and Zombie.
Yeah, and Piranha Plant is running strategy style surface.
Yeah, both of these characters are their team's ringers. King K. Rool is 160.6 damage, 1.3 average KOs. Top member of Athletes Definitively, Arsenal Definitively. For Team Villains, Piranha Plant 195.4 average damage and 1.0 KOs. Very high average damage. Piranha Plant is second in the league for damage. King K. Rool is 11th. So both of these are very strong characters overall. Ooh, nice hit, and there goes the Sothis. K. Rool only at 70 damage. He needs to do more damage onto Piranha Plant before he's taken out, so that he can tee things up for Duck Hunt to take the win. I don't know though. What are you thinking with Zombie in the back?
That is definitely going to be a big thing. Zombie's being there. Because Zombie's one of the better. I want to say he's one of the better characters. I mean,
Yeah, 111 average damage, 1.1 KOs. In terms of damage, he's usually nothing to write home about, but his KOs are very good. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't think this will kill. Piranha Plant is pretty heavy.
You don't think so?
Yeah, no, it's too heavy.
True.
Yeah, one thing you gotta remember about Piranha Plant is that she is a heavyweight. She is on par with characters, not really Donkey Kong per se, or Bowser or K. Rool, but characters, heavier than the Belmonts, heavier than Samus and Ridley.
Oh wow!
Well, one of the 8 heaviest characters in the game, yeah. On par with Ganondorf.
Wow. So, King K. Rool's defeat brings us to Duck Hunt, who has Strategist Style Halberd and Victini.
Yeah, and Duck Hunt trying to take out Piranha Plant as soon as possible with that can, but it's not gonna work if Piranha Plant keeps ticking off of those walls.
Yeah.
There we go. Vertical kill takes out Piranha Plant. In comes Zombie. It's an even match.
So Zombie versus Duck Hunt, and Zombie is running Big B style, Polar Bear, and Golden.
And remember, this is a metal stage, so Zombie can get diamonds fairly quickly. We already mentioned what Zombie's average is. Duck Hunt's average is 130 average damage, 0.9 KOs. So kind of struggles to get KOs sometimes, but Zombie is lower in damage. So it'll be interesting to see who takes.
Duck Hunt needs to get that damage onto Zombie, or else Duck Hunt's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, and honestly, just having trouble because
he keeps kicking the can the wrong way.
Well, you see, the thing is, it's not necessarily the wrong way per se. It's that Zombie has Polar Bear, right? Has super armor.
Yeah.
And what Duck Hunt likes to do is likes to kick people away into the can as it's flying away. Likes to use side B to combo people into the can, that sort of thing. And you can't do that if Zombie doesn't flinch, doesn't take knockback from your attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, Zombie just sort of ran into your own TNT.
I mean, I don't know what Zombie's strategy is here.
Yeah, I mean, Duck Hunt has Final Smash, which connects. I don't think this will kill on this stage. I think the walls will cause some problems. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if this was Midgar in the right place, this might have killed, but no. And there goes Duck Hunt, and Team Villains with a solid win.
Yeah. Good job to Villains. I mean, it was, other than Rob on Mewtwo, Meta Knight, and Bowser, I mean, Mewtwo and Meta Knight, because Bowser went through a couple.
Yeah, I mean, it was a
Go
very
ahead.
even match. Everyone, I think Meta Knight struggled a bit, and Diddy Kong obviously couldn't get that KO on Bowser, which was crucial. But besides that,
Yeah.
everyone did their job, and honestly, Team Villains, once you're eventually eliminated out of playoffs, or win, which is a kind of elimination, I suppose. Um,
Yeah.
once you're out of playoffs, you could look into picking up DDD over Meta Knight, who struggled this week. Because it seems like DDD kind of performed better on the same build.
Yeah, DD did well. I mean, he really.
What was that?
DDD held on pretty well against to the end.
Mm-hmm.
He was decent.
Yeah, especially since DDD's kills are all horizontal, and Mewtwo, and like, you can't do anything with that on Shadow Moses Island.
Yeah.
But as with that, on to the final match of the week.
Right.
And finally, for match 6, we have Super Bash Sisters versus Beast Battalion. Super Bash Sisters have had a really rough season, 3-7 with only 35 KOs. Obviously, they're locked out of playoffs.
Playoffs.
But
Yeah, they did. They did use some coin. They put in double bench to rebench Palutena.
Mhm.
They paid to hire a mercenary, in which we fit trainer. So that was
Yeah, I mean,
13 coins.
yeah, it's interesting because obviously, like, Wii Fit Trainer is on their master list, right? So they can pick her up. She's one of who is it? Like Daisy, Lucina, Rosalina, Wii Fit Trainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pichu. Yeah, like, so obviously they can only pick one, but to test this week. But it's interesting because, okay, like, obviously best case scenario is something that they're already locked out of. Best case scenario is that they make it to playoffs,
Right.
which they can't do. But second best case scenario is that Wii Fit Trainer does, well, better than Palutena and Min Min.
Yeah.
Right? And that
And then
that
they
gives
could
you a
pick her up
direction.
again.
Yeah, that gives you a direction to pick her up, especially since Beefcakes won this week, so you're guaranteed to be below them.
Right.
So you get first dibs on Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah.
In terms of Beast Battalion, they spent some coins to double bench Lucario, who's been a bit of an issue for them this season. If Beast Battalion gets Villains won, right? So Villains have 47. So if Beast Battalion gets more than 3 KOs this week, then they're guaranteed in. And if they get at least 2 KOs, then I'm pretty sure they're in the bye week. We'll see. But if they only get 1 or 2 KOs, then they are out of the bye week.
Night.
So
yeah.
So this is they have to try not to get swept. But ready to get into it? Hello, D?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know. I don't know if
that was weird.
Yeah. You ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Super Bash Sisters versus Beast Battalion.
You were breaking up there for a second.
So we're starting off with Byleth versus Incineroar. What are they running?
Okay, and Violet is running tank style Rocket, Forgetful style Halberd, and Reaper and Repack.
Right, and Violet, I believe Roxas is new for her, though she's used very similar builds in the past. And of course, Luke. Wow,
oh, wow!
That is a strong start for Super Bash Sisters. I think, as Beast Battalion, as you go into the playoffs, I would implore you to think about whether you're the home or away team in a match, and especially in playoffs where you know for sure what stage each character is going to be on. Knowing whether you're the home or away team in a match, and then deciding, making very intense decisions on which characters you put on which stage, because I think
we are already Ridley.
Oh, if that had hit.
Oh my goodness. So we have Ridley up now, running Demon Style and Sophus.
Yeah, Ridley's Sophus is probably going to be
Violet is
activated
being
soon.
an absolute.
If Violet can get a down B here and get the KO right now, no,
Yeah.
nope, doesn't get the KO.
No.
Space
She
Pirate
tries.
Match, I don't know. Oh yes, she can make it back from that. Very good for her.
Will she? Yeah, she did. Oh wow.
I think in
Ridley
previous
needs
weeks
to-
she's had issues with going too far off stage, and then she can't recover with her up B. And I think that's the problem that Roxas was here to fix.
And it looks like Roxas is definitely doing his job.
Ooh, Space Pirate Rush
Violet is
again.
really good.
Violet needs to connect with the JPEG. Oh, and she gets taken out, but damage
my
done.
goodness. Okay. And bringing on Wii Fit
Ooh.
Trainer, running Wilbur Style Ender Dragon. Oh,
Yeah, Ridley's Final Smash is guaranteed not to kill.
that
Oh, but it wastes the Ender Dragon. That is rough for Wii Fit Trainer.
Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame.
Yeah, but hopefully she can still take out Ridley here. Keep Super Bash Sisters in this, especially since they are now on Tortimer Island, which is Ridley's best stage. There we go, and that is a Super Bash Sisters are in a very strong lead. Beast Battalion only has 1 KO on them. If Wii Fit Trainer can do a decent amount of Fox, take care of Fox, we could very well be in a place where Beast Battalion loses their bye week.
Yeah, and Fox is running Runner Style and Ender Dragon again.
Mm-hmm.
So Fox is trying to get that Ender Dragon up on the Fit Trainer.
Yeah,
Which
and
honestly
did
is
some very
really
solid
good.
damage in the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, he did.
Got her up to over 100. She just needs to do a little bit more to get rid of Fox, or at least take him up to, around like kill percent for Isabel, who's coming in next. Ooh, didn't do that much.
And meanwhile, you have Isabel coming in, running Strategist Style Melody Reset.
Okay, last week Beast Battalion did beat Team Villain. Okay, so
Okay.
Beast Battalion just needs to get rid of Isabel, and they are, I believe, guaranteed the bye week.
The bye week. That
But
would be good
they,
for them.
If they don't get rid of Isabel, then they lose the bye week. So we'll see how.
But they're still guaranteed in the playoff.
Yeah. They're in the playoffs, and Super Bash Sisters
Yeah.
is still guaranteed out. They are just they are just eliminating Beast Battalion from the bye week for fun.
Gotcha.
Ooh, gets the final smash.
Just
It's gonna
go-
do decent damage, but Isabel's gonna heal during it a little bit. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah,
You don't
she's
heal,
healed in the middle of it.
not all cutscene final smashes let you heal in the middle of them, but
Yeah.
Fox's
And
does.
And looks like Beast Battalion brought in Pokemon Training Ivy Sword.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my,
Oh my goodness!
god. Whoa.
Stage morph kill on Pokemon Trainer as they're switching to Charizard, I believe. And
Yeah,
I'll
they
have
were
to look back at
switching.
the tape. And
Oh my goodness.
that is 2 KOs.
That was quite the wipeout.
That is 2 KOs for Beast Battalion. They're only at 46 KOs,
Wow.
7 and 4 with 46 KOs. They are out of the
Oh,
bye
wow.
week. Super Bash Sisters have sent a message to the league. We may be the bottom
job.
team, but we can still mess you up.
We can still put some damage there, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, I did not see that coming at all.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So obviously, getting three, I wouldn't say they're SDs because Byleth did push them off stage, but getting 3 really early KOs because
Yeah.
of stage jank, obviously, and pushing off stage is really beneficial to Super Bash Sisters, and definitely with Violet's new build, assuming it still continues to work, keep an eye out on this stage. I will say, Wii Fit Trainer, despite losing the Ender Dragon really early for no good reason, still
Yeah.
pulled back, still did really well, took out Ridley, did a couple damage to Fox. Potentially worth looking into.
For sure.
I think had higher damage than Palutena's average this season, so maybe. Palutena's average is 50, so Wii Fit Trainer might have been close to that. But even still, worth looking into for the testing.
Yeah, I mean, I would say a good game to both teams. There was some stuff that was on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, Fox with his Ender Dragon looked really good.
He did, which surprises me that he went that. Yeah.
I mean, Fox has had a really good season on Beast Battalion, 154 average damage, so they're definitely going to continue using him in the playoffs.
Great.
But that is going to be it for this week.
All right.
Yeah, that is everything. That's it for the main season. We've got Excalibur has the bye week. I'm not sure who else has the Athletes lost, right? Did Athletes win? No. Yeah, yes, Athletes beat Pintsize. So Athletes have the bye week. So Excalibur and Athletes have the bye week. Beefcakes and Super Bash Sisters were eliminated. Everyone else is in between. So the bracket for playoffs will be put up right after this, and we're taking a week break. During that week break, I'm going to finish up testing which characters are getting buffs and nerfs this season. I don't think there will be that many because this is a very close season, but yeah, you'll find that out before requests for Beefcakes and Super Bash Sisters are due on September 22nd. All
right, thanks for letting us know, and I guess see you in 2 weeks.
Yep, that's going to be all for this week. Bye, everyone!
Bye.